Let's make a black sesame syrup. Black sesame syrup is made in proportions, and in this case it's going to be 1 to 1 to 1. 1 cup sugar, 1 cup water, and 1 cup black sesame seeds. To make this syrup, we're going to start with our black sesame seeds, and in here I've got 5/8 of a cup, so that means I'm going to use 5/8 of a cup of water and 5/8 of a cup of sugar, and I'm going to take these sesame seeds and I'm going to add them to my saucepan. Now I'm going to take it to the stovetop. Here at the stovetop, I'm going to put these seeds on a medium heat, and I'm going to slowly stir them for about 5 minutes. This should waken them up, 3 to 5 minutes. Waken them up, meaning it's going to toast them a little bit. It's going to release some of those oils and some of the additional flavors. I'll be right back with you. I don't know if you can hear that in the video. Listen. It's a faint popping sound. That's the seeds cooking. And that's kind of what you want. You want a little bit of the cook, but not so much that they turn bitter. I've got a couple more minutes, or not a couple more minutes, a couple more seconds, so I'll see you in a bit. Now that I think they're cooked, I'm going to remove them from the heat, and I'm going to bring them over to my mortar and pestle. I'll be right with you. This is my mortar and pestle, and by mine, I mean my neighbor Diane's, who loans it to me whenever I need to do some mortaring and pestling. What I'm going to do is take my seeds, I'm going to dump them in there. By the way, thank you, Diane. And I'm going to coarsely grind these, just to help them open up. And for the record, this smells a little bit like popcorn. I'll be with you in a moment. Seeds coarsely ground, I'm going to add these back into my saucepan. See if I can put them someplace where it doesn't roll away. Remember, it's a 1 to 1 to 1 syrup, so I've got 5/8 of a cup of sesame seeds, so I've got 5/8 of a cup of sugar, and 5/8 of a cup of water. Pot is still hot. Bring it back to the stovetop. Here at the stovetop, I'm going to put it on a medium heat. I'm going to stir until the sugar dissolves. Be with you in just a moment. Now that the sugar's dissolved, I'm going to keep it on the heat. I'm going to let it cook for another 5 minutes, stirring occasionally, and I'll be back with you in just a moment. Note that I did just lower the temperature. It is now on low. So lower the temperature a little bit. It'll keep it from boiling too vigorously. And we've got 3 more minutes, and I'll see you in a moment. 5 total minutes later, I'm going to remove from the heat and allow to cool to room temperature. Now that the mixture is room temperature, there's only one thing left to do. That is bottle, labels, strain, bottle, label, and refrigerate. So, having said that, we need to set up my janky little straining. Technically, you don't have to strain this mixture. Sesame seeds are edible, but it's kind of goopy, and I would really rather that I strain it, so that's what I'm going to do. I do have some cheesecloth, so that should help, which means it's going to go very, very slow as well. Let's put some of that in there. It's going pretty good. It's going pretty good. That'll be enough for now while I fill out my label. So we've got sesame, black sesame, 1 to 1 to 1. And today is August 3rd, 25. My writing is horrible, but you'll just have to forgive me. And I mean, that's basically it. I'm going to wait for this to drain. I'm going to stir it a little bit to help it drain. And until next time, I mean, enjoy.